Welcome back to the Fantasy Waiver Wire. It's your boy Tubby. With me, as always, Lee.
Yep.
And we have one of our Fantasy Football League members today with us, being Mello. What's up, Mel? All right, man. So today is the Big Baller Boyz League. We're going to be doing our draft today. So with that said, Lee, have you practiced for the draft, man? You ready for the draft?
Are you talking to me? I didn't hear you say Lee.
Yeah, I said, you ready? You ready for the
draft? I
am
as ready as I can. I'm as ready as I can be. In this kind of situation, you study everything, you watch everything, and you try to overthink it. That's my problem, is I overthink it. Last year, there was a lot of good players on the board, and I should have taken Derrick Henry, and I didn't trust it. I didn't trust him. I'd heard all these stupid fantasy gurus that were like, "God, Derrick Henry, he worked so much last year, he's not going to have the same year." And I took Dalvin Cook, which was the stupidest move I ever made. But then again, it's coming to that overthinking. So I'm going to try not to do that this year. I've been blessed with the second pick, which kind of blessing and a curse, because I kind of like being around 4 or 5. But blessed with the second pick, so hopefully, I can get some good players tonight.
Excellent. As you can see, we are now in our draft room. You can see the draft order at the bottom of the screen on the ticker, and you can catch us live on YouTube and on Twitch. With us picking first, and our guest, Mel. What's up, man? How you feel about your first pick? I mean, you can tell us. It's not like we can do anything about it.
Right. No, I'm on the fence like crazy. I can't help but feel like you were saying, Lee, just that connection to overthinking. Like, oh yeah, I just had Christian McCaffrey last year. It's my first year winning the chip, and I rode him. He was the workhorse throughout the season that got me there. So I got the number one pick, and everybody and their mama will tell you it's Justin Jefferson. But how do I pass up on the guy who I know carried me last year? So I'm stuck. I don't know which one I should do. And we've talking full PPR, so I know Justin Jefferson is supposed to be the guy, right? But man,
that's the hard part. Is the good thing for me is that I can benefit no matter what you take. If you take Jefferson, well, then I have to really think about McCaffrey versus Jamar Chase. I mean, everything that you've seen on the fantasy shows this year, I'd say 70% of the gurus are saying it's going to be a wide receiver heavy draft, that running backs are important, but they're not as valued as getting those top tier wide receivers this year. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I did really rank my wide receivers, and they are a priority this year, but I think it's important to have a completely balanced team. So you have to go with your gut, I think, in this situation.
For sure.
My thing with part 2 is Kelsey out there. You know that Kelsey is. So we lost Mel for a second. He probably come back in. The thing about having in the first round, Kelsey's going to go in the first round, and Kelsey is so far and away above every single tight end in the last year. I mean, you look at statistically, he was he outscored every single tight end by a mile. So how could you not take Kelsey? Now, if I was around 4 or 5 or 6, I would definitely take Kelsey in the first round. It's at 2, it's hard. It's like, well, do we really take a tight end? Granted, one that scores a lot of points at number 2.
Because those first 3 picks are some of the most crucial players, some of the most dominating players. So we all know that. And that's why it's so hard. I mean, you even have Cooper Kupp sitting there, and we know he has the injuries. Do you take him? Who takes Cooper Kupp? If this was last year, it would be a given. Cooper Kupp wouldn't make it out of the top 3.
Exactly. Yeah. And he aggravated it. So I don't see Cooper Kupp, I think I see him still available after the first round. I don't think anybody wants to touch him in first, maybe even the second, because the word came out this week that he's re-aggravated the injury.
Right.
You don't know if he's going to go week 1. So it's man, that's tough to waste. You're not, I would say waste, but to use your first pick on an injured player,
especially somebody that's not even going to start the season. You need somebody that can do. There's some suspended players. That's different between suspended because when they're coming back. This is not a health issue, but when it comes to just simply being smart about the draft, you got to get high volume guys early. It's just simple as that. Especially we're in a PPR league, so with our PPR league, guys like Tyreek Hill, high volume guys like Kelsey, like you mentioned, no matter what, Mahomes is going to go to him about 7 to 9 times a game. And one half does not dictate what he will do in the next. So you got a lot of extent there. You have Jamar Chase. Even if you look up on the X rankings here on the screen, you have Jamar Chase. And man, without Burrow, what if Burrow re-aggravates that calf? What do you do there? So there's some interesting situations, man, all over the place in this league. You got Bijan Robinson, announced that right. You have Bijan Robinson. I mean, shoot. A lot of people see him in training camp and they like, oh man, I think he's that guy. But man, he's unproven. All we know is, how people get the draft hype coming in and then they get elevated, just way too high. And then they start the season. You go like, wait a minute, how is this guy a first rounder? Because it has so much hype behind it. It's very different than our guy, Jalen Carter for the Eagles, that had a lot of hype behind him. And he's still proving it right now. Nobody's saying nothing crazy about Carter right now. So, but you can't draft him in this draft. So who are you looking at? You are second.
Yes.
So, I mean, man, you are second. So you have a chance to get Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson. You have a chance to get basically either one of those. Those are, you're typically your two hot guys, and you see Jamar Chase up there, but oftentimes. And you still have Austin Eckler there too, another high volume player. So what you thinking with your pick, man? Like I said, I can't stop you.
Well, it really comes down to what Melo does. Like he said, he's leaning on Christian McCaffrey, and if I like Justin Jefferson a lot. I mean, I think that with Thielen gone, you got with that kid Addison coming in, but there's nobody really that's going to be vulturing. It could be a really big year for Jefferson. So I think that's why everybody's so high on him. It's because you got Hawkinson, and I think that helps Jefferson, because when people have to cover the tight end like they do, that's going to leave the wide receiver wide open. I think even double cover Jefferson's going to be pulling in some catches. I will say though, a flip of that is because he's probably going to get double covered. Addison's a good look this year as well, as far as whoever you think that second wide receiver in Minnesota is going to be.
Yeah, because Adam Thielen's gone. He's down in Carolina now, so it was either you used to be you throw a couple to Rudolph. This is before Hawkinson. You throw a couple to Rudolph, high Austin Jefferson, and go to Adam Thielen around the goal line. Like that was their strategy a few years back. Now you have Hawkinson who can stretch the field as a tight end. Just got paid, so he ain't worrying about that.
Big.
Yeah. He just got paid, so he's not worrying about that. And we got Mel back. We're gonna bring you back in. Yo, you back?
Yeah, give me a sec.
All right. But yeah, man. Only thing about Christian McCaffrey that always gets me every year is that we got Larry joining.
Nice.
As well. I'm gonna take Mel back so he get his camera up. Yo, Outcast. What's up, man?
Hey, ready to get it on.
Cool. Welcome to the draft, man. So how you gonna be doing the draft? Are you doing it all on your phone or?
Yeah, I'm doing it on my phone.
Okay. So
I was wondering how that's gonna work when I click over to Yahoo.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. You probably want to be, on your phone for the camera, like Mel is doing right now. All right, we got Mel back, like Mel is doing right now. We doing it on your shooting a video on your phone, but podcasting, because probably every time you go to draft, you'll probably gray out, I would imagine. So are you in the draft room now? See what happens when you go to the draft room. Yeah.
That's all good. You may not be able to do both, but yeah.
I gotta enter. I need to enter the draft.
So your audio stays at least.
Yeah,
so maybe you go dark for your picks.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man. It's starting to line up in here. I'm glad it's dynamic, Lee, and I don't have to keep editing like where people go. It's just all off to the side.
Yep, by the way, I'm paying attention to you. I'm trying to make sure we share the link to the Facebook page. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like the missing piece. Getting the destination for Facebook. A lot of people, I must know a lot of people on Facebook, because every time I even talk to the wife, man, she said there's a lot of interaction on there, like when you post the logo and whatnot. But anyway,
yeah, exactly.
17 minutes to the start of the draft. We have a few champions in the building. Outcast, or Larry, he was one of our. Which year did you win it?
I was probably like 3 years ago or so.
Was it like so? This is our 7th year. Yeah, do you remember when you went? I know you beat me, so I should know. I should know too, because you beat me in the championship. So you would think I would remember. Well, I don't remember. It was the we started it because we started this league together. You were the co-commissioner coming in, still the co-commissioner now, but we started this league. Had to be like maybe 2018, something like that. 2017. Maybe we started.
I moved to Colorado in 2017.
I think we started that same year, 2017. So anyway, I was talking to Mel, and I was just kind of going over the champions, and this is our 7th season. So anyway, you are 7th. You've picked in the draft. People are saying, the experts are ranking it as Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, Bijan Robinson, maybe even Tyreek Hill. It's going to fall to you around that area. Who you looking to pick, man? Outcast?
Man. To the screen, 7th pick. Man, you know what? I would get Bijan, man. Yeah.
Okay. That's what we was talking about right before you got her on. Like, you got guys that are rookies. They're like, everybody's looking for that next Breece Hall moment. Breece Hall busting the scene last year. Because it's crazy how undervalued running backs are, like in the draft and stuff in general. But you see, there's also slim pickings when you get to the league, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And that was the point I was making before my phone cut out. Sorry about that, but like I know the biases towards just wide receiver is what runs the show. I look at more so the fact that there is only a handful of workhorse running backs in there. So when you get one of them, the impact is crucial. Like, because when you don't have one of those built like the workhorse running backs, then you're searching all year long. You're just trying to find somebody who might have a favorable matchup, who might be able to get you a few points for that week. Like, and so that's the juggle, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're right. There are a few. The thing is with that's what makes 1 and 2 a very hard position to pick, because
for sure,
when you're picking 1 and 2, even 3, maybe it's like, do you pick the guy that everybody is saying that you should pick, or do you go with your own gut and pick the workhorse back? I mean, I'm struggling with it, because say you go McCaffrey, right? And we'll find out in 14 minutes. So say you go McCaffrey, and I feel the same way. Do I take Jefferson, or do I look and go with Eckler because I'm following the same philosophy? Well, why would I take Eckler at number 2? Is that value? I mean, it's so screwed up.
Yeah.
It's
that's why, that's why you can only come with some strategies. You only know, but you don't know what people are gonna do. So.
Yep. Exactly, and that's the thing is I really value the wide receivers, and I'll just put it out there because I know you're the only one picking above me. I would probably go wide receiver. They're just too good. They're going to be gone after the first round. the level that Jefferson, Chase, and Hill are at, they're going to be gone after this round. So it's like then maybe I focus on running back or alternate back and forth. But I think everybody's of the same strategy that wide receiver, running back are your priorities right up the bat. You worry about a lot of other crap later, unless you're Tubby and you go with Mahomes in the 3rd round. So
hey man, hey, at the end of the day, I haven't won a championship. So it's not like there's some secret sauce that I'll put together and everybody should follow I have not won the championship. I mean, I can see if I was like won 4 out of the 6 years, I would see how y'all would try to undercut me and next round, get them. It would be a good strategy. But at this point, it has not worked for me. At the end of the day, it hasn't worked.
Well, I mean, there's levels of success.
And look, I haven't even, hear me out. So also in our league, we do a weekly high score payout. I probably, out of the last 2 seasons, I may have won one week. Out of 2 seasons, 1 season at all, a whole season. It doesn't even, so, it doesn't even matter, man. There you go, my bro coming in. Marine Raider. Let's see. Camera on and stuff. 11 minutes.
You're testing the limits of your new PC, and that's kind of good.
Hey, man, this thing is a beast, man. We are good. I'm hardwired into landline, so I'm not really worried, man. Like I said, when I pushed the PS5 through there, I told you I was using less than 1%. This is live streaming, graphics card, all of that stuff. Now joining us,
what's goody?
Another former champion. It seems like only the former champions like to pop up on us and gloat a little bit. We have another former champions, Marine Raider, also my actual sibling, big bro. What's up, man?
It's good, bro. Just left your nephews. He had an AAU basketball game, so literally just got back like 10 minutes ago on the hop on this joint. So
yeah. So you have the 9th pick.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like anywhere from Diggs, Bijan Robinson, Chubb, CeeDee Lamb, Pollard, Saquon Barkley, or even AJ Brown would be available for you there.
We'll see.
Who are you looking at? Have you done any mock drafts?
Bro, I've done so many mock drafts, and who keeps falling to me? Travis Kelce.
Kelce.
Yeah, he keeps falling to me. But I don't know. I'm see what the guys in the room do, but that may even probably change with the Cooper Kupp news, depending on who wants to be risky.
Right. Ooh,
so we were just talking about that. It was like, when do you take Kelce? Like I said, if I was 5th or 6th, then no other tight end at that position. He is head and shoulders above every other tight end as far as scoring points. Andrews is kind of right there, but Kelce, you got tight end locked down if you draft him in the 1st round. So if he falls to you, man, that's great. I mean, but it's like if I was 6th, if I had the 6th pick, I probably would go with. I can't take him at 2 because there's just no value there. But at 9, definitely I would take him.
I don't know, man. I was in the draft yesterday with some of my Marines. They took Travis Kelce 1st, Mahomes 3rd. I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Justin Jefferson fell to 4th. I was like, oh man, this is just bad. But I know none of y'all are gonna do that. So I know y'all better.
Travis Kelce is a plug and play player. There's no the gap between Travis Kelce and the rest of the tight ends, particularly volume. It's not to say that there aren't, other really good tight ends. Eagles have a good tight end in Goddard. You got Hawkinson out there in Minnesota. Who knows what happens with Knox and that new rookie, like 6'7", 6'8" tight end they got out there in Buffalo. You have Waller, Darren Waller. People always act like Darren Waller isn't a playmaker. He's right there with the Giants. So there's a few guys around the league, man, that you can still get. But Travis Kelce, man, he's like in a class of its own. It's like A, and then everybody else is B and below. Hawkinson is right there as well too. And I even skipped over George Kittle. So that's how much talent
So
that there is out there.
George Kittle, that's Lee's boy.
Yeah, that's what I had last year. He was all right, but he was okay. Looking at last year's rankings, just to piggyback on what you said. Last year, 2022 in Yahoo Fantasy Leagues, Travis Kelce had 318 points. Hawkinson was the second tight end on that list with 217. That's 101 more points than any tight end in the league. So how could you pass it up? Now, then you go down the line and everybody else is within 10 points. So Kelce will get you the big money, but if you don't get him, there's still good tight ends to be had. Like Tubby said, it's just that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good point, and it kind of just plays on the point that I was making. Like, look, man, it's Kelce and it's kind of everybody else, but you can also get another high volume, high scoring player, in his place. It all depends on, that's why you need a strategy for your team. Like I said, Mahomes isn't my always strategy, but I try to pick him up. So it looked like, hey, Lee, we can fit the whole league in here. I can fit up to 10 on the cast. So, and I have good faith in the PC right now. I mean, it's not even everything cuddle. The fans aren't even on. I mean, this is how the fans aren't even on. We Gucci here. We good. This thing just purring. It's purring. So we'll see how Will can get in 6 minutes and 30 seconds to the start of the draft. Mello picking first. Hurts when I pee. Will, Lord Vader, which is your boy Tubby. A Will, White Rhinos, Outcasts, Chirac Soldiers, Marine Raiders, and Gustavo's Rad Team. I'm surprised that Joe's not on here. Larry, I'm surprised Joe's not on here. Chirac Soldiers, that's Joe. I'm surprised. He.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
He normally.
I barely made it. I just got off work.
All right, look like Will. See how it looks when we jump. Bang. All right, got Will on the screen now. What's up, Will?
What up, y'all?
I think, yep.
What up?
He's going to adjust him. Nah, he's still fit. Just a little over the ticker. And another champion. You see what I'm saying here, Lee? You see what I'm saying?
I love it.
Every person besides you and I on this stream, we have 4 of the 6 champions. We only missing.
Neither one of y'all want a chip?
Nah. Great. We got in a little bit later. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, is y'all had a meeting before here. See, y'all got a little champion. Y'all got a little champions group chat in the Yahoo. Y'all now the gig is up. The gig is up. We understand, but yeah, another former champion, Will. Yeah, man. So it's 4 out of 6. Only thing we're missing is Blair and Andrew Wood. So. Hey,
best of luck to y'all this year.
Yeah, man. Hey, I mean, this is the 7th year, so maybe we'll finally get I hope this doesn't happen because I haven't won, but we're like, odds are we're bound to get a repeat champion at some point. I mean, just the odds just get crazy. We had 6 years and 6 different champions with roughly the same people in there. So, hold on, let me get up out of here. Okay, 4 minutes. 12 seconds till we draft. Where is Will at? Will drafts right before me. Who you looking at around 3, Will? You don't gotta give it up, that much, but it's not a lot people could do.
Hey, man, I'm looking at a receiver. Looking at a receiver.
You got a receiver?
Yeah.
Man. That's what Lee said, that people think it's gonna be receiver heavy. I don't know.
Hey, Tubby.
I don't know.
I think a receiver will go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. What's up, Larry?
One option you could think about before we start the draft, if you want the live to stay on, is we could just call our picks out and you pick them.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, we good, man. Like I said, if it blacks out,
only temporary.
Yeah, it's only temporary. You just go over, do your pick, and we'll be talking. We'll probably be talking. Somebody's on the clock. Probably the rest of us will probably be, chopping it up about, I know I'm going to talk about my picks that I've made. Not my strategy like last year when Rob or what's his name, White Rhinos, was taking everything I was saying right before. He was a pick before.
What's this ad shit that they throw in there right before?
Listen, that's the same thing that popped up on me when y'all were like, man, can you mute your computer?
Yeah. Hey, we way late on that ad. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 35 seconds. Yeah. Oh man, it's about to go down.
I literally still don't know which button I'm gonna hit, but I ain't gonna make y'all wait on it, man. By the time it says the draft has started,
you got 2 minutes.
Or I'm just saying, by the time, I'm not gonna let the whole pick clock run out. Like, you should come in, and as soon as the draft starts, number one pick should know. Like,
yeah,
it ain't it ain't like I haven't had 10 days to think about it.
Yeah, get that jersey to Goodell and get him out there on stage. But yeah, it's tough, man. Like Will said, the wide receiver thing is the trend, but like I said, every league is different. So that's the thing, is that while that might be what's going on ESPN or whatever, every league is different. And this is the biggest thing about drafts. Now, I've been in this league for, I think this is going on my 4th year. I think I want to say I'm glad I'm invited to the cookout. I'll say that much. And then,
hey, we need Rob in here. We got to show that we have Lee is not the only white guy in here. We got to get Rod and Gustavo on
here.
Call
me Mark. Just call me Mark. But anyway,
hey, there we go. There we go.
but yeah, so it's like my 4th time in the league, and it's you guys aren't predictable, but you don't do the crazy shit that a lot of drafts have, where you get those people dropping, the defenses in the 4th round, 5th round. It's like, and then everybody is like, damn, now there's a run on defenses because somebody just messed it up. Somebody friggin' popped the cork and everybody has to go with it. So I'm glad for that, because I've been in some leagues that are just the unpredictableness is what affects where it goes one way or the other. It's crazy. I like this screen, Tubby. I think that's the way to review it once we start looking at the snake draft.
One more time. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna pull the ticker down so we can see Joe at the bottom. We can follow it. So all right, we have everybody on there. 19 seconds, Mello. I mean, all or nothing. As you can see, we have the draft board up right there. What's up, Joe? Before we start, what's up, man?
Welcome to the draft. What up? How y'all doing?
Go.
Good.
Here it is.
5 seconds. On the clock is Mello. And with the first pick.
They trying to set me up. How they gonna put me right on Cooper Cup? Trying to just a little finger slip. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do the unpredictable. I'm gonna do the unpredictable. Yeah, I can't have. All right. Yeah, I know.
First pick off the board, Justin Jefferson.
Oh, McCaffrey.
Hello, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I knew McCaffrey. I knew it.
Well, with the Cooper Cup, too easy.
You taking the Cup with his hamstring injury?
Okay.
Just talking about it. Okay.
Well, that answered that question.
Yeah, that shakes things up for me. Okay.
Who is that, Will?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that's interesting, because him re-aggravating the hamstring, that's a question mark. I thought he would fall, but hey.
All right, your boy's on the clock.
Up went like the 4th round in my last draft.
Yeah, I don't think you should slip that far. But.
No, me either.
Go ahead.
There he goes. Oh. We talked him up. Now he's gone.
Yeah, he was in a few of my mock drafts. I was like, whatever. Let me go ahead and see, man. Because I struggled with tight ends last year. I picked Kyle Pitts, and that killed me.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
Will got a value pick right there. He got a steal.
Oh yeah, he did.
I don't know, man. I mean, hey, I don't know what Burrow's going to be about this year, so I was like, I'd rather take my chances on Kelsey. Kelsey's not making that out of the first round regardless.
Yeah.
All right, we got Outcasts with the pick. Oh, White Rhino. White Rhino. Excuse me. White Rhino. Tyreek Hill. With the quick Bijan Robinson. So
he said he said that's where he was gonna go.
On the clock. Iraq soldiers. Who
That's me. That's me.
Who?
Is that my?
A lot of feedback on mine.
Who is it?
That's
muted?
not me, is it?
Let's see.
It's better now.
Yo.
No, that's not me.
He went away.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Joe on the clock. Iraq soldiers.
Yeah. Okay, I said he was gonna take Bijan, and he got him. Got his man.
He did.
Yeah.
That's
what. That was the plan.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Ooh, you let Eckler fall to number 9?
Interesting.
He's a little crazy. So
There you go.
I guess you're taking that. At 9.
I don't like Eckler.
Gustavo.
Hey, my division. I don't like him. I
All right. This is the last pick of the first round. Gustavo's rad team. Then he'll have the second pick. He'll have the first pick of the second round as well.
This is tough when you're picking 10th and you got to do the 2 in a row. I mean,
yeah,
that's
There's
stressful.
a lot of value there, though.
It is.
You're getting the top 11 players. You're getting 2 of the top 11 players that you feel are the 2 of the top 11 players. I mean, when I had 10 pick, I had a good season off of it. Yeah.
So it's hard. You don't want to get it wrong when you got that back-to-back picks. You gotta know before it gets to you what your plan is. There's one.
Stephon Diggs off the board. Saquon. That's too good. He must like the New Yorkers. This guy.
Interesting
Green
stuff.
Raider on the clock. Second pick of the second round.
I'm up. Bro, I was debating. Do I want to try to spoil your Kelsey Mahomes stacks?
You gotta do what's best for you.
I know that's your boy.
You gotta do what's best for you.
I'm gonna give you some brotherly love.
We still got White Rhinos out there. He is definitely.
He's a sniper. He's a sniper. You know what?
It don't matter. It's a lot of good quarterbacks this year. What do you think?
It is.
It don't matter.
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Like I said, I haven't won a championship with him, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go with CD.
CD Lamb.
Nice.
High volume wide receiver. So you want running back, wide receiver. Both of you guys, running back, wide receiver. We're coming around. So is Iraq Soldier going wide receiver? Keep the trend going?
Yep.
Now I gotta start looking.
AJ
Brown.
To me, that's the steal right there.
AJ, yeah, it's tough because it's the balance with the wide receivers and the running back right now.
Okay. So the static comes when Larry changes over to make his pick. So
There you go. That makes sense. Yeah.
Derrick Henry. I mean, he is a Titan.
Yep.
He is a Titan.
So running back, and he kind of plays it safe after getting Bijan, because if Bijan doesn't work out, he's got Derrick. So.
I saw that. I mean, you named your truck Derrick Henry. There's no way that he could be sitting there and you just completely not, I mean, it would be hypocritical to me. You got the Derrick Henry jersey on. He's not making it out of this round at all. Let's see, is anybody auto draft? Not everybody's in there. Garrett Wilson. That's early.
Yeah,
but he's going to be high.
Counting on Rodgers, like being that guy. Interesting. It's a good pick, but I don't know about the second round. But we'll see.
Every mock draft I've done, that's where he's been going.
Really?
He ain't making it out the second round.
Nah, he wasn't.
Right, he won't make it out the second.
Nah.
He must have seen. I had him last year, and well, guys, I'm gonna take a reach here. I'm going to take a reach. I'm going to take a reach. Completely
There he goes again.
Patty Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid.
That's a serious stack right there.
I thought about taking Mahomes. I thought
Haters
about
gonna
taking
hate
Mahomes.
Play.
I thought about it too, just to spoil it.
This is exactly why I just, before somebody, get a little too happy about, ruining my draft. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing the keeper league and take all this shit out of the equation.
Got Devontae gone.
I never did keeper.
Devontae Adams off the board with the 8th pick in the second round. On the clock, it hurts when I pick.
The tough one.
I got to get some value in this next one. I have about 5 picks to mine.
But I ranked him this way for a reason, and I hate doing it. A Cowboy hater, but I just got to do it.
Ooh.
Surprised he fell that far.
Without
I'm on let y'all know something too.
Go with it.
Good pick. I'm sacrificing right now. I can't have my own screen up with all my little stars and people that I've researched. So I'm just like, I know who I want, but it's just like off the cuff a little bit. But anyway, on the clock, Dr. Mello, who would have the next 2 picks, the last pick for the 10th pick of the second round and the first pick of the third round. Let's see. 19 seconds. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Good pick.
Got a gift.
High value.
Yeah, bottom of the second.
Good. Top rounds have gone. Completion of round. So the draft board is probably just better to keep that. Y'all can see the draft board just fine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We now know that. Look at me, I'm all different. Y'all know purple is tight ends now, and the gold is quarterbacks. I'm the only one out here.
Hey.
Yeah. I knew, and I thought if Travis Kelce fell to me, I was like, on my mock drafts, I was able to get Mahomes and Kelce for the most part, but Mahomes was coming off on average the 15th pick, and I got him about 16. So even if one of y'all would have got him, it wouldn't have been. You look at it, Mahomes is Jalen Waddle off the clock, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, and Jalen Waddle.
Right off the bat.
Green is for
Waddle was my guy because I didn't think
money.
I didn't think you would take 2 wide receivers.
I know I wasn't. No, I didn't mean to. I hit the button too slow.
So
That's 100% honesty.
I had a contingency plan. I can't draft any Eagles this year because it just doesn't do for me. It stresses me out. So I have to take my next best option because he took Jalen Waddle. Olave.
Christian Olave.
I forgot they have Derek Carr down in New Orleans. I think Michael Thomas may be coming back. Jalen Hurts.
There goes the second QB.
Good boards. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm going to go.
Trying to get my frat brother.
I'm going to go ahead and go Travis Etienne. I need a running back. I guess y'all got all the good wide receivers right now. So
that's why I literally hit a button on and then register it quick enough because I went to the left. So I was trying to pull Etienne.
Travis Etienne? Wow.
He needs that running back.
I'll take care of him for you.
You're welcome.
I'll take care of him.
You're welcome.
Wish him luck. Devontae Smith with the 5th pick in the 3rd round, followed by White Rhinos drafting Joe Mixon with the 6th pick in the 3rd round, and on the clock.
Yeah, I couldn't take another running back. Man, Mixon.
Ryan Tannehill.
There's always one.
Is that their quarterback? Still?
In Tennessee,
Will,
yeah.
Will, you look like you're in a hostage
Debo.
situation, man. Are you okay?
Debo
Like you got your
Samuel,
hog tied on the
that's
floor. I'm like, what is he leaning on?
Debo.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
what is
okay.
he
I'm like,
doing?
Ooh.
I gotta watch my little boy, so I got him in here playing video games while I'm drafting.
We got
I was like, is he in the warehouse? Wrap tape up? You in the warehouse? That's crazy part
a QB
anyway.
run. Yeah, he got two.
Larry,
Samuels,
Debo
QB
Samuel.
Allen off the board, the third quarterback.
Larry had
On
to
the clock-
scroll down a little bit to go get Debo.
Yeah,
on the clock, we have Marine
Man.
Raider.
All right.
I would have liked to take Smith.
Let me see.
You would have liked who, Lee?
I would like to take Devontae Smith, but the problem because he was available. But the problem is that last year when I had him, I you get that whole thing where I start him and he does bad. I feel like it's my bad luck that made him do like
Right.
that
Yeah.
horrible thing, man. So then it's like, why is he even on my team if I bench him? So and it's just I just can't have any Eagles on my team anymore.
Devontae Smith.
Trust the rookie. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Jahmyr Gibbs. He's probably a little too high. I'm gonna roll the dice with that one.
Nice pick.
That's not bad.
Where do you go to Bama or LSU? Any of them schools?
I don't really like them rookies like that.
Amir went to Bama.
Bama, yeah.
On the clock, Gustavo's rad team.
2 picks.
Closing out the
Josh
third
Allen.
round.
Gotta take it.
30 seconds left on that. It looks like he may go quarterback because it's hot. Maybe Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna start just like, my Ravens though. They got that tight end. Yeah, that's a good pick too. And I never even mentioned Mark Andrews when I said my little tight end runner off. So I don't know why I got Travis Kelce. I could have got Mark Andrews.
Again, there's a big disparity between the two. It's tough that you took him in the first round, but you're going to reap the benefits of having Mahomes and Kelce. That's double dipping. So
I know those numbers.
I don't think
too.
he would have
Like
made it out.
Mark Andrews was out for a couple games too. But granted, Kelce still would have got more. But it's still a big disparity, even if he played the whole season.
yeah.
If Travis Etienne can do anything about what he did last year, it's maybe all right. So Lee, how you feeling about your team right now?
I'm sticking to my plan, which is normally I freak out and just grab the best player that's out there, and then I kill my team by having too many wide receivers. Not saying anything, Mello.
Yeah, right.
Mello said, "I'm the defending champ." You see my quote?
I know that's right. He has a champ. I can't say shit. No, I'm just sticking to the plan. It's I wanted to go running back 1-2, did it, and now I'm moving on.
Next, first pick of the fourth round, Keenan Allen.
Got to go with that kicker. Josh Tucker, baby.
Never.
God did me well last year. Stick with him. Stick with little T. Higgins.
There you go.
T. Higgins, what they call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did me well. Remember that game against you last year, bro?
I don't even remember, but I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
So good on you. Good. Now I don't remember. T. Higgins killed me last year. Yeah. The only game I remember from a Bengal is when what's the running back for the Bengals? Oh my goodness. Mixon. Yeah, right there. Right in the red. Joe Mixon. He hit me for remember he had that 3 touchdown game or something ridiculous. I was over at Larry House actually. And by the time I got home, Mahomes went crazy, and that was that big game for Devontae Adams or something like that. It was a stupid game for Devontae Adams. And I ended up winning.
I think it was remember that game last Halloween? He was like, "Yo, I just need him to stub his toe," and he Higgins caught that back one in the end zone.
Crazy.
He didn't do nothing the whole game.
Ramondre Stevens. I was worried about him because of the I don't know if Zeke is going to vouch for him, but he's big too, and he can catch the ball. So get some value there, JC. On the
Yep.
See,
I think what's his name? Zeke's gonna vulture some. He gonna vulture some.
Yeah, I have a hard time putting any faith in any New England running back, man. I know Ramondre nice, but we'll see what they're the running backs are a victim of their success because they've had great quarterbacks in the past, at least. So
Right.
they end up just committing and doing all that stuff.
Outcast said, we be running 3 running backs out of 4. He believes in the running back position.
They're 2 running backs.
He believes in the running back position just like Mel believes in the wide receiver position.
I mean, but when it all boils down, this is a PPR league, so
for sure. For sure. It's my turn.
Calvin Ridley.
All right, you know what?
It's coming back
it's definitely time to get a wide receiver for sure. Let me look at some. I can't just keep going and going. Ooh, I'm gonna go DK Metcalf.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the no brainer in that spot. I think.
Not as well. There's still a lot of good receivers left. I think so.
And Brees just went right after him. Now, I think it's time to pick the 4th QB off the board.
Bang. Justin Herbert from the University of Oregon with the 9th pick. Brees Hall off of there, too. I didn't even see Will get Brees Hall. Into Lamar. I knew he was close. Knew he was close. On the clock, Mel. Got the back-to-back picks. I mean, let's see. Hear a whole lot of clicking. You nervous over there, man? A whole lot of clicking. Over there erasing stuff.
There's some good wide receivers left on the clock.
Let's see.
Yeah, I see. I was thinking about
get a 4th one.
There's a good wideout.
I mean, I
Big money.
100% do that and then trade you out of death. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold all of them hostage.
That is a strategy. That is a strategy, I guess.
J.K. Dobbins.
Interesting. All right. Well, I can't go with Kittle because he didn't do shit for me last year. Tight end.
He just got the bag.
You had him last year too, T.J. Hawkinson. He did just get paid.
He just got the bag.
Yep.
I think with I don't even know who they have at running back this year, so I expect Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, they got Madison.
Madison. Yeah, Madison. That's about it.
Oh, I'm next. Oh,
better be prepared.
I am. You know what? And I said if he was here, I was going to get him. I'm gonna take a risk on him. Damian Pierce.
Okay.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, I saw him in the preseason. I was like, he runs the ball pretty hard. I'm gonna take with a new quarterback, he may have to dump it off a little bit. So we'll see. We will see. But can we wait? I got a few more.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before it comes back to me.
Yeah.
Time for
on the clock with the 5th pick in the 5th round. A Will selects Alexander Madison. He was listening when I said, "Who is the running back for Minnesota?" Yeah. He said,
"He's the starter."
Who's the running back for Minnesota?
Oh, now you got it.
Interesting.
Did somebody's Alexa just tell him who the running back was?
Siri always listening.
I know.
Siri always listening.
Hey, cheers to football season being back, y'all.
Indeed. Cheers.
Definitely.
The little Julio it's normal. Yeah.
Here goes Burrow. Good pickup.
D-Hop. Oof.
Nice.
I ain't mad at you on that, but you got another Titan. Honestly, if Hop would have came back around, I would have got him. Would have picked him up.
He's with the Titans now. That's right. Damn.
Right. I would have picked him up. That's a good pick. That's a good pickup, Outcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll get my boy.
Ooh, keeping it shy.
Man, sniping, man.
So shy that he thought he was bashful. He went up there and picked up DJ Moore. he would have been going probably last year. Oh, no, about 5th round last year too. So seems like the running backs is going. So it look like it starting to go a little green. Let me see. So who you got so far? How you feel about your? Let me see. Let me ask. Will, how you feel about your draft right now? Because you got a little time between. You got a quarterback, you got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. You're pretty balanced there. How you feeling?
It's decent, man. I'm still waiting on that X spot, that wide receiver tight end,
Okay.
the X factor spot. So it's decent so far.
All right. Kenneth Walker, the
Yeah,
third, the 9th pick. You had him last year too. Because I
did,
dropped him
yeah.
and you picked him up. I had him.
Yeah.
I think I drafted him.
Yeah, I did.
And I
Michigan
dropped him.
State was saving my
I
number
think it
one
was Coach
for him.
Walker Award winner.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, Michigan State, and he came out of nowhere. I mean, he was drafted well, but Seattle didn't start playing him until midseason.
Right.
And then
He came in a little injured. That's why I dropped him, and Marine Raider got him because I had him. I wouldn't have. And as soon as I dropped him, he came back fresh as ever and was just balling, man. Just got a good rookie season, man. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs off the board in the 5th round, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback, Joe Burrow, and 2 receivers.
Alvin
going
to be battling with Brees for that number 1 spot.
Interesting.
That's they'll thinking about how they did in Green Bay. I expect both backs to get a lot of carries and both to get a lot of looks in the passing game. But I don't think Dalvin is really good in the passing game from his days in Minnesota. Because they always brought in what's his name to catch McKinnon. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, that's right. Before he left for Kansas City, yeah.
Dalvin doesn't do a lot of receiving out of the backfield, so Brees is still probably a really good option. But I know Dalvin's going to get some touches if he stays healthy. I had him last year, and he was hurt most of the season. So.
On the clock, Gustavo's rad team, back-to-back picks. There's 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end. He may go gold here.
Yeah,
he may go gold.
6th round. I mean, what do you wait now?
He may go gold here. Everybody has a quarterback for the most part. Let's see.
I hear Manziel's still available.
Oh, gee.
I don't want him.
A lot of mercy. I hope he picks him.
Is it my turn? Oh shit, it's my turn. I'm following the screen.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh damn! All right.
I went in. I did it full screen and didn't refresh. Okay, my bad.
Oh man, bro, I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, all right.
Shit, my bad.
At my iPad. I was
I'm gonna keep it out. I'll zoom in so I can see how the live was going and with the full screen. My bad.
You sound so good.
Amari Cooper, Trevor Lawrence. So Gustavo's saying, you know what? I'll pick any quarterback and bust y'all up with it.
That's it.
At this point, we don't give no the quarterback position.
It's only what
points regardless. Hey, I remember in the championship, Outcast picked up. Who did you pick up? Oh, my bad. You on the? Oh, you just picked Trevor Lawrence. Look, Outcast. Who did you pick up? Baker Mayfield. The day before the championship game or some shit like that.
Played him?
Baker Mayfield and won. Baker Mayfield had an incredible game. I mean, in the championship, incredible game.
Oh, yeah.
All right. George Kittle goes off the clock.
Somebody's got the ice going.
That was me. It's like I'm trying to.
I know both of y'all sat down with a drink.
Get my
And that came up quick.
Yeah. All right. Dang, I should. You know what? I'm gonna
I walked away from 1 second and 2.
I'm gonna take a ridiculous reach here. Let me see.
My goodness!
I know what you gonna do.
When will he come back? Let's see. See how y'all can be all in my business and shit. And then y'all have the draft and privacy. You see how y'all start heckling my picks? Let me pick, please. Hell no. I'm gonna take a reach. I don't even give a fuck at this point. I got Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Catch up. Get Travis Kelce versus 3.
Has Taylor
just
practice this year?
You know what? Even I don't care if he comes in week 8. Don't care. I don't care. At this point, it is what it is. I know he can't play at least the first 4 games. All right. I know he can't play at least the first 4 games. I get it. It's gonna come right back around.
Yeah.
Else, but that was definitely a stash. But I'm okay with it, man. He's going to play this year. He's still trying to get paid. So
it was a tough one.
On the clock, hurts when I pee.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Formerly Ertz when I pee. Change there with the play on word. Chris Godwin. Because it's A Will. This must be Andrew. A Will, another former champion. You see what I'm saying? You see how only champions, with the exception of Carrillo and I guess it's only 2 people not here, but champions definitely chiming in for sure. Brandon Ayuk off the board with the 9th pick in the 6th round. Hurts when I pee. And back-to-back picks and to close out the 6th round. J.K. Dobbins. And then Miles Sanders. Dallas Goddard.
Nice.
Appreciate you stopping by. Well,
this is a tough one. Oh, damn. I'm going to go back here. Let's see what we got. Shit.
25 seconds to go on the clock. That's when I picks up Tyler Lockett. Ooh, a quick Javon. Oh, man. You get him every year. I was about to. No, I need a receiver anyway. What am I talking about? I mean, Drake London is the only person I can even think about. You know what? I'm going to take a reach here and get George Pickens. I'm going to just take a reach. I don't know who else they're going to throw it to out there in Pittsburgh. Get him on. Get him on the bench. Get him on. My team's pretty balanced right now. I got 3 running backs. I got my tight end. I have a full roster. You see that? If you check over here, you drive turkeys. Y'all can see I'm loaded. With the exception of Taylor, he will be on the back end, but whew, that's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, I think I'm all right too.
Good pick, Alvin Kamara. That's who I was going for.
Nice.
Right.
See, see,
holding my breath.
The first 3, he's going to be out the first 3 weeks. So you clowning me like Taylor ain't going to be out for only 4 weeks.
Oh.
Kamara's going for 3 weeks as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I already know what he can do.
Yeah.
No outcast, no. No Larry. No.
Twas the night before Christmas. I don't remember. It was like a New Year's Day game. Look here. Alvin Kamara scored about 37,000 touchdowns. It was unbelievable.
Like 4 touchdowns, I think.
It was unbelievable. I mean,
2019. This ain't 2019. He's struggled the last couple of years. In my opinion.
Right.
Yes.
So,
who he had last year? He had Crab boy.
James Winston.
Yeah.
And the other quarterback, the running quarterback.
Crab legs.
Kyle Pitts off the board.
I will say he was on my radar, but not till later as far as the running back goes, as far as backup running back. But hey, if you want to make sure you get him, get him.
Yeah.
I think with Carr there, he's going to have a better season. But you got to watch out for Jamal Williams vulturing carries because Jamal's been on the rise. He had a great year in Detroit last year, and I think they're going to play really well together. It's going to be a little bit like when Ingram was there.
Yeah.
On the clock, we got Gustavo's right team.
Somebody wants George.
Who? Say that again.
Is that somebody? Or you're just looking at George Pickens' his stats? Oh, you already got.
Nah. So this was the last person I drafted. So they just keep
gotcha,
some up there for me. So I click on somebody else or something.
You should have it up on your phone too, so nobody can see what you're looking at, because that is a disadvantage. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I was saying earlier, like y'all lucky I didn't have my other one, but I didn't want to log into the same account. I didn't want to mess with it. I was just like, you know what, whatever. Whatever. I know who I want, and it's still gonna require a lot of luck. No matter who your team. Require a lot of luck.
Oh shit. No.
2-1.
I'm gonna be that guy because I'm tired of
There it
shooting defenses. I'm gonna be that guy.
Man, it happens.
Tired of streaming defense.
Here comes a run on defenses.
There's still too many good players on the board to start going defense.
Oh, Lord. You've been logged out because you logged in. See, I tried to log in from my other device.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
I was just looking my damn self like, well, what can I do here? Let's see if we can refresh. All right, we back like we never left.
I know.
A lot of good players on the board, but I mean, when your turn don't come back around for 20 picks.
Yeah. So yeah, there's your answer, Lee. I can't.
Yeah. Now we know.
It was like flag on the play. You are logged in with another device. Mike Evans off the board. Christian Kirk off the board as well. Jacksonville, hell of a player. There go that Eagles defense. Y'all know.
Yeah.
They know them birds. They're gonna get a lot of sacks this year. One thing. They ain't gonna get nothing else. They're gonna get some sacks. At least I hope so. On the clock, we got A Will. 6th pick of the 8th round. And all right, what am I looking at? So who do I want? Draft results. Who do I have?
Nice.
Let's go, Mike Williams. It's a tough one. Yeah. Mike. Chargers going to throw that ball. I might as well try to get me a little some of it.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Man. Got 3 backs, 3 receivers, tight end. Let's see. See how many rounds we have left. We have 1, 2. We have 8 more rounds this round. So we're halfway through the draft. The 8th round, 8 out of 16 rounds, halfway through the draft. Let's go. Still a lot of talent out there.
All right. I'm
The
struggling.
clock, we got Hurts when I pee.
Struggling between 2 backs.
Followed by Mel's back-to-back picks. No.
Remember what I said about not drafting any Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
I lied.
Hey, is he your starter?
I believe so. I think he is. They have Gainwell at the top of the depth chart, but I doubt it. I think DeAndre Swift, he looked good. And I think they picked him up for a reason. I would be surprised if he did not start.
They got Penny too.
Right, but Penny, I think, is at the bottom.
Really?
I think they'll put in Gainwell before they'll put in Penny. And you may even
I think
Boston Scott in there as well. So Penny may be 4th, 3rd, or 4th, depending on
And they all Penny and Swift injury prone.
Right, for sure. And that's why they picked up both of them.
And that's why he's a bench player for me. I mean, I got Pollard and McCaffrey, so I just like Swift to me has got the highest ceiling, and that's the thing between him and other running backs out there. So
off the board. All right. 9th round is started. Second half of the draft. A lot of value picks still left. This is where the championships, I think, are made, man. Picking up those Brees Halls like last year before he got hurt. But what you say? Kenneth Walker's. I got Kenneth Walker this late. I got Justin Jefferson as a rookie this late.
Yeah.
I got George Pickens last year, even later than 7th round. And Garrett Wilson was probably the biggest steal last year. Joe, how you feeling about your team, man?
Feeling good, man. I got my whole lineup set, and no whole. Usually I wait on tight end, but this league I always struggle at tight end, so I just picked up Waller in like the 5th, I think.
Good pick.
That's what I wanted. You picked him up the 3rd pick of the 6th round. You got
6,
Waller.
Yeah.
That's a good
Waller.
pick.
Nice pick. Mine was between Rashad or Gabe Davis. So big Will.
There's some good players out there. Let's see what running backs are left. Look at AJ real quick. You know what? I'm gonna go with AJ. I need another. Damian Harris. I think he could break out. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go with Khalil Herbert by himself out there, man. Ugh.
Yeah, that was a tough call. That was who I was trying to choose between him and Swift.
You know what? I'm gonna go Khalil Herbert.
Yeah.
Oh no, it clicked off of him. Drafting. Shit, I needed a running back no matter what, and it's just.
I think he's going to have a good year. I couldn't decide between him and Swift. I think Swift is going to have a good year in Philly if he stays healthy, and that's why I had to.
Joe, who's the other running back in Chicago? What's the competition?
You got Deontay Foreman, and then that rookie, Rashawn Johnson.
So there you go.
Okay. Clock. 5th pick of the 9th round, we have A. Will. Balance squad. Probably drafting running back. Never know. Running back, Brian Robinson, Washington.
Interesting.
And y'all gonna pick up what's his name? Howell? Sam Howell?
Sam Howell.
Who has it in him? Who has it in him?
Oh, there goes James Cook.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah,
James Cook is a tough one for me, man.
Yep.
I just don't trust Buffalo backs. I just don't trust. I believe it when I see it.
It's tough. It's air balanced offense, so it's mostly through the air. So
Josh Allen rather run it himself than give it to Singletary and Cook and
exactly.
You guys move out the way. I'll take it myself.
That's the thing. That's like the thing in Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers will give it to his backs, but around the goal line, that some bitch is always going to throw in the end zone. He has not given that ball last year to either Dillon or Jones. He wasn't giving it. He was always throwing in the end zone. Frustrated the hell out of me. And he'll do the same thing in New York. You watch. Brees Hall, Dalvin Cook, they got 2 power backs that could get in the end zone, and Aaron Rodgers still got to be the guy to throw a touchdown.
And that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Always that guy.
With Rodgers and his crew. Huh. We'll see.
Always that guy.
Take a swing right here.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Michael Thomas, it's not. I mean, if he's healthy, he's dangerous, man.
He was on my radar.
He was a couple years ago, he wasn't making it out of the 2nd round.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He hasn't been healthy. That's the problem. He hasn't been healthy the last 2 years. So
last 3. Yeah.
So I had to take Gabe Davis instead. I had him on my radar. That was my pick other than Davis.
I ain't the biggest fan of this dude, but I need a quarterback. So go with the stack. CD Lamb.
He done picked up.
Hey, somebody got to throw CD the ball.
Hey, according to Jerry.
Hey, look, I'll just say good luck. That motherfucker was giving like that's the reason why I'm bald right now. Last year,
I know, man.
Dak
Williams.
gave me
Williams.
fits because he was just
I
so
know.
unreliable, man.
I know.
Boomer bust for
Bust.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could get you 40 or 12. I mean, he led the league in interceptions last year. I mean, let's just put it out. It is what it is. Him and Josh Allen, they're high volume, but they're high turnover as well too. And either one of them week to week can give you a up and down.
What we -2 for interception?
Who Dak?
Rules? No, I'm saying the score.
Yeah. -2. Absolutely.
All right, so let's see what I got left.
Green Raider on the clock. 44 seconds to go, according to my screen.
So I know Kyler got some time, but Hollywood was doing his thing when he was there and healthy. So I'm gonna stash him on the bench.
Yeah.
Marquise Hollywood Brown. Dang, somebody had that loaded. Chirac Soldier had the New York defense loaded.
I'm queued up.
Must be nice. I can't even queue. Y'all gonna be hating if I queue up players and shit. Hey, all of a sudden, the only players picked is off my queue. Like, wait a fucking.
Forgot about him.
my queue just start going down all of a sudden. It's like, damn, every pick my queue changes.
Yeah. Oh shit, forgot
Write them
about
shit
him.
down.
Yeah, man.
Scribble them shits. I got a whiteboard next to me.
I know, man. Like I have my laptop, but it doesn't help with like remaining players. Like that's what you trying to look at, like remaining players. I know good players. Now I'm sorting through who hasn't been drafted yet. Brandon Cooks off the clock. 4th pick in the 10th round, followed by Jahan
I picked
Dotson.
Dotson in my last 2 leagues.
Penn State's finest, Jahan Dotson. On the clock, we have A. Will, and I am up X. Let's see. Well, 24 seconds left on the clock. Samaji P. Ryan out here in Denver. All right. Man, he not biased, are you, with the Denver picks there, Will?
Nobody want Judy? Judy's all alone up there. He should have been drafted already.
I don't
Sure.
trust none of them Denver wide receivers.
Nah, I picked him up a few times. Let me see what I got out here.
Said don't nobody trust Russ right now, huh?
Basically. He about to have another baby too. He ain't gonna be right.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a. I don't think this is a reach, but I'm gonna get Traylon Burks just in case he has a with the Hopkins traffic. Maybe he'll draw a little bit from Hopkins and see what happens in this sophomore year. Really good wide receiver out of Arkansas, man. The Eagles probably would have picked him up if Traylon Burks is a result of that AJ Brown trade, pretty much. Yeah, at least we think so. As soon as they traded away AJ, they picked up Traylon Burks, and I thought he was a AJ Brown type of receiver. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm liking my team. Motherfuckers in trouble.
A-Chain.
I never even heard of him.
Devon, yeah, you might have to wait for him because he just got an injury, so just got pushed back. And Jeff Wilson.
I am going to count on this guy getting some carries until Jamar Gibbs is ready. So I need another bench running back.
David Montgomery. He probably will vulture with Gibbs. Gibbs is probably like, every down back or downfield, probably can catch a lot of passes. But Montgomery can, don't get me wrong, he's been a starter. He's still a starter, I believe.
Dan Campbell is very conservative about rushing rookies in there. And so I bet David Montgomery will be playing the first few weeks of the season, a lot of snaps, and he's going to ease Gibbs into the lineup. So I think Gibbs by the end of the season will be dominant, but it's a bench player. So you just got to take who's best available at this point.
On the clock, 20 seconds to go. We have
All right. Ohio State University.
Had him in my queue.
Smith.
Son of a bitch. I was going to pick him next, but I already had Tyler Lockett. So that's a good pick.
That's a stacked wide receiver house right now, man. So you don't know, but at this point, I'm just taking a gamble off of talent, man.
Right. He looked good in the preseason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's
him and Chris Olave, like similar.
Yeah.
Similar receivers, and then Marvin Harrison Jr. coming out next year. It's going to be interesting to see.
All right, I have to do a.
I'm gonna go ahead and tank. Tank
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay.
All them weapons down there, man. He liable to have some big games. So let's see what happens. If he don't do good with this receiving core, get his ass up out of the league.
You're right. He got all the weapons.
Oh man, he been practicing his falling. You ain't know that? He been practicing his falling. His jiu-jitsu falls.
There you go.
He's ready for this season, man. I better catch up.
There you go.
And he got smoked for Ryan Clark and everything.
Kick her off.
Let me get my mind right.
I ain't got no pick for a lot of picks, so it was like after Smith and Jibba went off the board, I was like, I got nothing. I had to go kicker.
Yeah, I feel you.
Clock we have.
I did that with that defense.
Yeah, Tucker's. I've had Tucker in a lot of leagues, and you never have to worry about him. So it's like you don't have. You're done, except for the bye week. You're done.
Hey, I see the White Rhinos and chimed in the chat. Who the hell let Bird get
I told you.
Mahomes and Kelsey?
I told you. Anybody gonna hold me accountable? White Rhinos.
What's coming?
I'm at the player haters ball with White Rhinos. All player. There's no way I can take Gibson. No way. I didn't know. I'm gonna take a value pick here. I'm gonna get a backup tight end. Even though Kelsey's so plug and play.
I know you love Njoku, dude.
I know. I'm just trying to see. Let me see. It's not a lot. I can get later. I'm just in case Kelsey gets banged up. Okay. So solid. Tight end is my struggle, man. Tight ends every year, the bane of my existence. So see, that's why I'll make my queue. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'll make my queue. Look, don't do it. I wanted to get him. Don't do it. Hey, man. I'm off the cuff right now. I wish I could have my players all queued up. So that's why my reaction is a little bit longer, but yeah, man, you move. On the clock, we got Will. Will, what you was gonna get Njoku? Will?
Luke Musgrave. Ooh, I haven't even seen nobody draft him.
Apparently, he was going to get Njoku because
yes, he must have replaced oh boy. Got his name.
I don't even know. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that looks like one of those picks like in the regular NFL draft when somebody takes your player and you just grab like somebody from Middle Tennessee State or
Right. Roast, a little light roast. It's hilarious, actually. Yo, last year I'm on the podcast running my mouth, and that's when White Rhino sniped me. I was like, well, I think I'll get Kelsey next. Like, he can't hear me. And he straight took Kelsey, and I was like, this month, it's like, there's no reason Kelsey shouldn't have fell to me. I'm like, nah, sure, Kelsey. Boop.
Outcast taking a chance on Anthony Richardson. Hey, that's interesting.
That is,
Yeah,
I'm gonna see what Bill Belichick does with this boy right here.
Juju.
Fuck you, Jew. And them refs that made that call in the Super Bowl. You know what? It's a new season. But fuck you, Jew. Say all that to say that. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a tough one because in New England he could do well. You don't know.
You see anybody drafting Zappy? You know, they were ready to get
cut the shit out of him.
They was remember last year all that hype.
Oh yeah, 2 games.
He ran on the field when they benched Mac Jones and the roar in New England.
Boy.
And now he unemployed. That's crazy because the hype, man. They've been hyping up the backup from the Bears.
Oh yeah.
They hyping cuz up. Talking about he don't have. We don't even know who this kid is. Talking about he don't have tattoos on his right arm because that's just for throwing bombs and some shit. Like they love him already. He hasn't even played an official regular season down. Man, this shit's crazy. Daniel Carlson, really? Is that a biased pick? Like, are you going to go to so many Raiders games this year because you're in Vegas that it's more beneficial to just be there with Carson? You can check your stats as he does it.
Hey, nah. So I might as well just secure it, be done with it, then start plugging in.
All right, with back-to-back picks, we got Odell Beckham Jr. off the clock, the 11th round. Okay.
Hey, he's finally signed with a team. There's some players out there. It's not hurt to take a chance on him. It could be the guy.
All right. Everybody has 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody has 5 picks remaining or 5 rounds remaining. Here we go. 5 rounds to go. Adam Thielen. I can see Adam Thielen getting those red zone touchdowns, man. He may get you 4 catches for 60 yards, but he may get you 2 touchdowns too. So see what happens.
Who I need? I got wide receiver. I need some more.
Got everything.
I'm gonna go with
Look at Chirac. Oh, my bad.
in case something happened to old Najee. Go with Jalen Warren.
Nice. Chirac soldiers on the clock. All you missing is a kicker. You look up on the screen. All you missing is a kicker. Man, you got. Man, why don't you get a kicker or something? There, Joe. Coming up. Next we have Outcast. Who is that guy? Zach Charbonnet? Is that how you say it? Charbonnet?
Yeah, he played with Michigan.
Charbonnet? No, it's not Charbonnet.
Charbonnet.
It's not Charbonnet.
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. I was right the first time. Charbonnet.
Charbonnet.
I'm a little traveled.
Like Chardonnay, but with a B. But he played at Michigan and UCLA. He's a catch out of the backfield specialist. He was really good with both teams. But
boy's coming off that injury. Walker. So, and they drafted him in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
See what old Charbonnet.
Yeah, he did really well at UCLA. After Michigan, there was too many backs in the Michigan backfield, so he had to transfer. But he was good with Michigan, and then he went to UCLA and tore it up. So
Yeah,
He's a
like
good player.
yeah. Even
Good
though
rookie to take a chance on.
yeah. I mean, if you pick a second round pick, I mean,
yeah.
While in college, tackles, Woody. I never even heard of the kid. I watched that was college. Kickers is really coming off right now. Hey, McPherson, Zay Flowers. I think that's a really good pickup, Rod.
Son of a bitch. That was my next
If you're listening,
pick.
Rod, that's a good pickup.
Oh, I'm
He was in my queue.
That's a good pickup.
Right up there. Oh, I didn't think anybody would get him.
Zay?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I think he is going to be the number one option for Lamar. I know they got a lot of guys out there, Odell and Rashad, but man, Zay Flowers is going to kill it.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and
it's devastating. Good on you.
Not going on IR. Hamstring. I'll pick him up. I think this is a good stash with Jerry Jeudy. Oh no. I'm damn sure not picking up Daniel Jones. But Jerry Jeudy in the box. Let's go. Let's go. Then getting some value there. That's a good value pick because he's a starter and he's going to be Cortland Sutton as well. But I think that's a good value pick there.
Yeah, Judy's all right. If he doesn't go on IR.
Right. But I'm willing, as you can see, I'm willing to sacrifice some things. I got some starters. I got DK first day, Pickens first day. I can throw a Traylon in there. I got starters, man. I got Etienne and Pierce that I know will start. I got some trade value with Njoku. You never know, man. Never know.
That freaking Zay Flowers pick screwed me up. But that always happens every year, so you gotta adapt and overcome. Let me look at the bye weeks here real quick. My receiver, I got 13, 5, 9, 7, 8. We got a bye week, man.
On the clock, 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at my receiver. I just got to do it.
Who laughed?
Hit the laugh soundbite.
Hey.
Who got that soundboard?
I'm trolling. I'm trolling a little bit. I'm just trolling a little bit. So,
I can do that too, you know.
I know. I'm just trolling. I actually meant to hear it just in my headphones. I was just because I don't have my I don't always know which one it is. You know how DJs be having their stuff like mustard on the beat. I had my daughter do me one. Like,
my podcast.
That's my signature.
Hello, Audrey.
It's my signature.
Nice.
That's my mustard on the beat. Nah, I didn't mean to do you like that.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, you took Judy. I was going to take Judy. They took Flowers, so I was left with Sutton. And it doesn't mesh with my bye weeks, but I was on again, I had to take the person from Jacksonville State after I got friggin' trumped. I shouldn't have made that joke because it came back up with karma. It just came back.
Man, Cortland Sutton was hurt all of last year, I believe, right? Didn't he get hurt either really early or in the preseason? But man, he's an 8 to 10 touch
it's bench
player
players.
per game, man. Yeah, man, he's good, man.
What is he? He's a X receiver, like 6'4", 215.
Yeah, man. We can bring him up right now. Cortland
God
Sutton.
damn it! I was about to get Mostert coming back.
Yeah.
I am coming up in 3 picks.
He's a starter right now.
Yeah, he is.
Damn. All right, good pick. And most. Okay. And one. Okay.
You know, I'm only taking this guy because he's still on the board, and I can't believe he's still on the board, and I need a backup anyway. So,
Kirk, don't call me a winning quarterback, Cousins.
but throws for 4,000 every year. That's the problem. He throws for 4,000 every year.
Listen,
2
I'm
and
not,
9,
and I'm
2
not mad.
and 10 in prime time.
I'm not.
Nah.
I'm
All right,
not
let's
mad
go.
at you for it because immediately after, like, I took 2, I'm like, man, I still got Kirk Cousins sitting there, man. I probably could have sat on that and came back to it, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's not bad, man. I mean, he's another one like Dak. I mean, in times, you know what I mean, but like, I mean, when you need a quarterback to sub you in for a week that you got a tough defense staring at you, you know what I mean? He's a good plug-in, man. And then if somebody gets hurt, you can ride him.
I'm going to start Herbert. I mean, there's no doubt about
I'm gonna
it.
take a shot here. I'm gonna get the youngin' Jalen Hyatt.
Oh, nice.
He could have a good year this year. He got the OG. He got the Odell Beckham Jr. number 13. You got to have some swag. Or you call Odell up like, hey man, let me get that 13. That's what happened, man. Hey, Jalen Hyatt is that dude, man. He had an incredible, I think, career at Tennessee, man. Especially last year, he was going off, man. They was trying to give him Hyatt. They was trying to give him Hyatt hotel sponsorships and all that shit. We'll see what happens, man. And he had a good preseason too. So Daniel Jones, he is on his radar. So let's talk about who we have on the clock. We have White Rhinos, Quentin Johnson. That's another boy. Y'all did y'all homework. I do not know who this person is either.
Quentin Johnson.
Hell no. Let me see. What names? First round pick out of TCU. Okay. And TCU lost to Colorado. Go. I mean, this is crazy.
I woke up for that, man. That was
defending,
an entertaining ass game too.
The defending champ. I mean, not defending champ, but these for a team that went to the bowl game and you lose to Colorado. Right. I mean, Shadir was doing his thing today, though. He got a nice touch on the ball.
The dude is legit, bro. Like,
I mean, the Cordell Who
and accuracy.
Yeah. He said Cordell Who. He broke a record. His first game, he broke a record. I mean, that's against him.
The whole game, he filled his way around a pocket beautifully. Like, I mean, he could feel the pressure. Yep. He moved where he needed to move. Yep. He was throwing darts. You know what I mean? And he was taking the shots when he had a chance, and then at least not putting the ball in bad spots where, you know. So it was. And then what you think about Travis Hunter, man?
Man, he's definitely gonna get drafted. Top 5. I mean, he's an absolute Swiss Army knife, man. I mean, he was out there mossing cats and catching picks at the goal line. Like, that's
right. Yeah.
And he was that 1 foot out of having even another touchdown. Remember his right foot, his left foot went out. And that one catch. So, yeah, man, I'm right here with it. So it's like I'm hearing all the hype, you know, just like Will. Yeah. I'm hearing all the hype, man. So I had to just see. And it was like I said, they were playing TCU, who went to the national championship game last year. So if you're going to start out with anything, you know, as far as a legit win, I thought they were, you know, real happy about that win. I was like, but they know their conference isn't that strong. So I think they getting confidence from there, man. They play my Nebraska Big Red come right into Boulder next week, man. The tickets are crazy. Yeah. I've looked at it. Tickets are crazy. And my son's soccer game, but tickets are crazy. But anyway, so rounding off the round 13, Quentin Johnson, Sky Moore, Tyler Boyd, Rashee Rice. Never heard of him either. Boy, y'all stuck.
Chiefs.
Yeah,
did I say that right? Rashee, right?
I mean, they got Kelsey and who else? Sky Moore, he wasn't really he didn't show much last year. And Mahomes requested this dude.
Wow.
I'm gonna get some insurance.
Jameson Williams is a good pick.
You subscribe to like Fantasy Football Pros magazine. This is some shit that come out of the magazine. This is subscription advice. You got a subscription somewhere. This is subscription advice. You don't just stumble across Rashee Rice without a subscription to somewhere.
Bro, he know private conversations that happen in the room. Like,
I DM Jackson Mahomes.
I mean, something. He did a TikTok for you, Jackson Mahomes. He did a little TikTok for you real quick.
Someone on his commissary.
That is subscription based data.
Free my boy
there.
Jackson, man.
Rashi Rice.
Free Jackson Mahomes.
Except for Jackson Mahomes.
Oh man, he like to run up in people's establishments and do what he wants with them. I don't think we should. If you hear that sound, that is your commissioner getting ready to pick. All right, let's go. Who's the best available? You know what? Oh no, he's not there. Okay. Can't pick none of these jive turkeys. I'm gonna see what Damian Harris does. I don't trust Buffalo running backs. I said that earlier, but man, Elijah Mitchell, they like injury based type players, man. I'll go with somebody. I'm gonna see what value I can get. Only so many picks left, and it's only 2 things I can do left anyway. I got to get a kicker in the defense. All right. Mel's finishing off Hurts when I peak.
Yeah.
Lee,
Pittsburgh.
the 9th pick in the 14th round.
I'll just get my backup tight end here. Take a chance on this kid in Detroit, from Iowa. Looks good.
Oh yeah, he's big. He's like 6'7", 6'8". He's a big target as well too, like a Hawkinson replacement, pretty much.
Yeah. Give him a shot. I mean,
is he out of Iowa? That's the dude out of Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember him in the draft. I remember him in the draft. That's what. What you think about the Eagles picking up? Oh, the tight end. Wow, you kidding me?
Yeah,
that's a side conversation. I just throw that out there. Like, man, that could be a.
Compared to their second tight end of the last few years with Richard
100%.
Rodgers and Stoll, it's a great compliment to Goddard. I mean, and what they like to run on the offense. He's not a great blocker, but they'll be fine in that realm. And so if you line him up and Goddard in a 2 tight end set, and then you've got 2 good wide receivers and Brown and Smith, it's going to be crazy. It's a really good pickup.
I thought
really like him. High ceiling.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, man. It was some good tight ends in this draft. That was like a low key thing. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with him. But I think Joe, didn't you have? I don't even know how to pronounce his whole last name, but the tight end from Denver last year with the long last name.
The old something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I might have streamed him.
I think I think you may have picked him up like when you like the tight end down or something because he had like a 2 touchdown game or something, like one of those games. And I was like, what? He started him? That's how I remembered him when he came to the Eagles. So all right. Start of the last 2 rounds with Mel, round 15. Everybody has 2 picks left. Good luck. Cole Kmet, Chicago.
That's good. Good tight end.
Good red zone target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just tossing a coin at this point. Who I'm going with next? Looking. Well, it doesn't matter.
Kansas City.
Hey man, they still got Zach Ertz out there, man.
I tell you what, Arizona is a freaking shit show. That team,
100%.
They are so bad. Did everybody see the Jonathan Gannon pep talk in the locker room?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's pathetic.
Terrible.
Who drove their car here today? All right, who rode the bus? And everybody's like, "Where is this going?"
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was
the
I
worst.
was cringing, bro.
He's the worst, man. You see him try to do freaking handshake with dude gets off the plane.
Nah,
You gotta see it.
man, it has been awkward.
Handshake, and it's so awkward. He's the worst, man. That team is gonna just
It was
one and done.
Did you see them saying Buda Baker out of here? Buda
Yeah.
Baker was just sitting there looking at him like, what the fuck are we out here? Hey, winning, it's a lot of quirky coaches. People thought Nick Sirianni was really, quirky and goofy. It also makes sense why Sirianni had that staff. Like, they're just quirky, obviously they know football, like, but man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a mess, man.
We'll see. It was nothing. Jonathan Gannon got the cricket. He was talking to his team. No. That's all. Marvin Mills Jr. This is another subscription pick. Marvin.
Yeah, he just
Oklahoma. Not to be confused with Jeff Mims, who's Nebraska quarterback, who is terrible. I don't understand how Nebraska hasn't gotten a quarterback in 15 years. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shot Penny finally off the board. White Rhinos. Oh, Romeo Dobbs. I forgot about him. Did anybody pick up Christian Watson? Yeah, he had a good season last year. I don't see him.
Yeah, there it is.
Drafted. You know what I'm talking about, Lee? Christian Watson.
Yep.
So you're going to take the suspension? I think with Jamison Williams, the 6 games.
Yeah.
Marine Raider.
I just went ahead and said, screw it. I'm not muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Games, do the suspension. Yeah.
Just stash him. That's how I don't expect him to get playing much.
Okay.
I really wanted that.
He's suspended for the first 6 games. That's all I was saying. Like if that was that, like that 6 game stash. I caught up in that gambling stuff.
I peeped that.
Lazard, it's no telling where that could go. That could be a really good pickup. I didn't even notice that. So,
McKinnon did me well last year.
All right, after this pick, it will be the final, the 16th round.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
I'm looking at Sam Howell.
Championship. You hear Rivera. Oh, I wish I would have started him earlier last year. I can't believe I overlooked him. Like, come on, man. Every week, the key and the rest of the guys y'all had there, every week y'all thought y'all had y'all new quarterback. It's so many teams that thought they had their next quarterback until they played the Eagles or something. Like, remember the Cooper Rush situation? Like, it's all good. So he played the Eagles, then he just drops off. Like, no more commentary.
Well, yeah, and then all the Cowboys fan went. Oh, he's the second coming too. Well, he's just a backup. He's just a backup. But going into the Eagles game, he was going to get the second coming. He was
a whole month and a half when he was like 5 or 6-0. Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's a good pick.
It could be. Yeah,
he stretches the field for sure. It could be. I mean, for the last round, man.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, it's all.
Yeah, it's.
Man.
Look for upside, I guess.
Raiders last. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he went. Gustavo's rad team went 6 straight receivers to end it out. Odell, Thielen, Myers, and Lazard, Gallup, and Peoples-Jones. And he's putting it all on the
I heard a lot
Watson.
about this guy. See what he does. Bixby, take.
Man. Think big running back.
That's it for me.
Be a rookie too. I don't know.
Yeah. That might be a subscription pick.
Oh, Auburn. Auburn.
It might be a subscription pick. Might have heard his name a few times.
Yeah, the name's come across on
Yeah,
some of the fantasy shows like on XM and stuff like that. He's a sleeper.
Yeah. Do it. Team complete.
Gosh. Iraq soldiers. 15 seconds left for his last pick.
It's like it's only the last round. I mean, this pick means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was up.
Still pick up, man, with Jake Elliott. That's value.
Yeah,
That's value.
That's a good pick.
That's value.
I'm gonna be sending trade offers here in a minute.
Now we know you will. Nobody in this league doubts it.
Huh?
So that you're gonna send. Man, well, I don't have no choice. I'm acting like I got options. I need a defense. Only thing I don't have. Defense. Who can keep them off the field? Green Bay. I don't know who Denver has. I'm gonna go with Miami and Jalen Ramsey and them. Jalen Ramsey and them. I think Chubb went there as well too. Wait a minute, Miami may be a steal this late.
Oh yeah, Bradley Chubb, yeah.
Bradley Chubb and Ramsey himself. Ooh,
Ramsey hurt for a
give me a
minute.
little trouble out. It's okay.
He'll be
It's
back.
okay. He'll be back though.
Mr.
My
Irrelevant.
last pick. The big baller.
Go ahead, put Mr. Irrelevant on the board.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant. Yes, sir. That's a good point. Mr. Irrelevant.
That's it.
Oh, great pick. Zay Jones. Okay.
Did I miss it? I didn't even see it pop
Yeah.
up.
Zay Jones.
Is it? I
It's
didn't
Oh,
even
it's
refresh.
delayed. Yeah, it says draft complete, but it's not showing on the results.
Yeah, it's not showing down there. Okay, so y'all seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just for that.
You got Daniel
Draft
Jones.
results again.
Zay Jones.
Or
Hey, Daniel Jones.
Jones.
Cool.
Never be confused. Well, that completes the draft.
Yes,
That
sir.
completes our 7th year draft with the Big Baller Boyz. I changed it from the Big Baller Brands. It would just be the Big Baller Boyz, whatever.
Big Baller Boyz.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all. Anybody want to talk about their team? How they feel, man? We can get up out of here. It's up to y'all, man. I'll just go by, man. Mel, how you feel about your squad? Got Justin Jefferson, Amaron, and Jalen Waddle. How you feel about this? How you feel about your team? With Jackson, if he has an MVP year, that could be crazy.
I think I kind of balanced it out, man. But I don't like, if I'm being honest, I think that I didn't, my bye week will be taking 1, not 2 weeks where I'm like gonna be struggling. But other than that, it should be all right.
You look like week 13, huh? You got 1, 2, 3, 4 players on week 13, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on week 10. Right there. So, all right, man. Good luck to you. What about you, Lee, man? How you feeling about your squad?
You know what? Compared to previous years, I'm pretty happy. It all depends on like the big key, which is health. If McCaffrey stays healthy, I'm happy with it. And then I went running back 1-2. So Pollard second. I'm happy with Olave and Ayuk at receiver. You got to love Herbert. So yeah, I think everywhere I got value. So Hawkinson at tight end, Lockett is flex, Tucker kicker. So I can't complain.
Yeah. Week 9 is a bit of a doozy for you with all the bye weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
got
6.
Ayuk and McCaffrey out because they're both 49ers, but we'll see how it goes. I got a lot of 9s in there. So
what about you, Will, man? How you feel about your squad, man? Yeah. Let's see, we got Will next. Will, how you feel about your squad, man? You took Jalen.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a solid squad. It should compete weekly. You know, I was looking at the strength of schedules, so I was trying to like compare strength of schedules and stuff. But I got some people got me on some of my picks that I had lined up. So you know, I had to take the best available.
Who sniped you? Who sniped you? Who sniped you? Who was you trying to get?
Oh man, I was trying to get Jackson Nigba. I was trying to get Frisco. So a couple different people got me, and I already had them started. As soon as I started them, they was gone. I was like, motherfucker.
Who was that ass at you? Was that Chirac?
I don't even know. I was like, man, I just had it started.Xt thing I know, I had to start searching again.
I'm asking. So I meant to. I'm like, look, since we in the forum, I wanted to in the room Chirac's trade requests and previous. Bruh, like you be thinking you dealing with some idiots, bro.
Oh,
I thought y'all was old dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Hey, we old dudes, but we ain't shit. We old.
We educated.
Chirac could be like, Joe will be like, let me get Patrick Mahomes from somebody I just picked up off the waiver wire that's not playing next week.
I know you need it, man. I know you need it. I look at your roster.
You give you a bag of M&Ms.
If you got something on buy, I'm gonna send you that bye week filler. You know? See how desperate you are.
It's that Chicago with it. If you
How
gonna
desperate
buy
are
it,
you?
you
How
gonna buy
bad
it,
do
I'm
you
gonna sell it.
You know?
So why you tell me how you like your squad?
Right away.
Joe?
Huh?
How you like your squad, Joe?
Man, I like my squad, man. I feel like I don't really got no weaknesses. I mean, I got a solid. I got Brown, DJ Moore. I got a solid running back core. When Kamara comes back, it's gonna be dangerous. I got Allen, Waller, tight end. I said, I usually struggle with tight ends. Yeah. I waited in the past to pick up a tight end. So yeah, it should. I mean, I should be solid, man. But anything can happen. You know, people go down and all them players emerge. So.
Right. Outcast, how you feeling?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel good, man. Actually, for having the number 7th pick, I got pretty much everybody I wanted to get that I thought I was going to be able to get.
Okay.
I actually didn't mean to pick up Najee Harris. I ran out of time going back and forth on my phone between the podcast and Yahoo. I didn't mean. I like it. Just picked it for me. That was the only one that happened with. But now looking back on it, like that's not bad either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my running backs. I mean, I got Henry, Najee Harris, and Bijan Robinson. So I'm straight. Running back wise.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I feel good.
Yeah.
I really wanted Dallas.
What about
defense.
Marine
I'm
Raider?
I was able to get
go
them.
ahead, my bad. Oh, you wanted Dallas. You took Dallas in the 9th round, 7th pick in the 9th round behind Philadelphia and Frisco were the two off the board. So you felt like Dallas was
I feel real
top
good about
3 to
Dallas
5
defense this year.
Defensive.
So I feel real good about my draft, man.
Okay. Marine Raider, how do you feel about your draft, bro?
Hey man, it's I got sniped as well. Definitely didn't. I had no I had no idea Austin Eckler was falling that far to me. I mean, so that was definitely a gift there. I mean, I think that I was trying to grab Josh Allen that third round, and that kind of shook everything up. So then I was like, shit, I was scrambling from there. But I mean, I think T. Higgins, I had him last year. I mean, he was good. Say again.
So when you couldn't get Josh Allen, that drops you all the way down. You were just like, you just catch one later because you got Dak in the 9th round. So once it was like kind of Josh Allen, or you'll let it ride for a little bit.
And then I think
quarterback
next after that, I was looking for Justin Fields, just kind of how I saw him in the preseason. I picked him up last year late. I mean, that dude was killing it. Yeah, from there, so I kind of had a plan. But you know how it happens. Like Tyson said, everybody got a plan. You get punched in the face. You get punched in the face with that one shot right before you. Was like shit. So, I mean, the guys I got, I mean, Ken Walker, young youth. I mean, I had him last year. He said he did all right. Amari Cooper, I mean, hey, he's probably the number one target there. I know I don't really like Pitts. I know you had Pitts last year. He frustrated the hell out of you. I was hoping to get Darren Waller, but he got taken sooner. So. Well, hey, you know, I mean, the rest of the guys I just picked up, and you know, it goes down in the waiver wires from there. That's where you make the money at.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest difference, I had Kyle Pitts with Marcus Mariota. You don't have that problem this year. So, you know, Riddler, the Riddler on the roof is we will. You know, it can go either way, but yeah, man, Marcus probably held that offense back a year, but it gave him, Kyle Pitts in London. There's no telling what, and Bijan Robinson, they got pieces. London, Robinson, and then at the tight end spot with Pitts, we'll see how that goes, man.
Yeah.
And man, just close it out for me. Basically, I'm gonna say I will be the 7th champion of the Big Boys League. Y'all done fucked up letting me Holmes and Travis Kelce. Y'all done messed up 100 before y'all even get your game started. This is a problem. This is a problem. But I was a little leery. I was a little leery on Travis Kelce because he is getting older. You know, you got guys that are still really good. You know, age is undefeated. You know, so one consistent in Kansas City has been Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. So everything else has changed around, and that's the only that's been consistent. I mean, who would have thought they win a Super Bowl after you get rid of Tyreek? You know, so I mean, who gets rid of like the best player and one of the best receivers in the NFL still ends up having success? So we'll see what happens there, man. I don't hack up quarterback. That's my only issue, is I don't have a backup quarterback. But hey, I wouldn't feel right sitting Patrick Mahomes for anybody. I would regret. So that's why I don't even think about it. Other than that, I probably would have got. I was okay with actually, full disclosure, I was actually okay with not having Patrick Mahomes. Just like I said, having one. My next one would have been Josh Allen. I would have got him anyway because he's still there, 3.8.
Yo, I like Anthony Richardson, man. Anthony Richardson he might do something.
We'll see.
I picked him up.
Draft. Yeah, man, it's interesting, man. He's most some people over. That's a big player. Like, I didn't really know that much. I seen him at Florida a little, but I mean, even against like any NFL in the preseason, I was like, man, this is a big quarterback. So it's no telling, man. He's still gonna have to and all that. Anybody got any final remarks before we get up out of here?
Oh man, good luck.
Good luck. Cheers.
Good luck.
Good luck, y'all.
Salute.
Good luck.
First matchup against A Will. Let's get it.
Yeah, I play.
Y'all can go ahead and order the first belt with my name on it real quick.
I play Gustavo first game.
Hey, since there's so many previous champions, if we do get that belt, all the previous champions will be on the belt anyway. So even if you won, your name's going to be on the belt. You may not just be the lucky one that has it first, but your name will be on there. Want to get it this year? We got to sort that out. Rob did the leg work on at least looking one up. So we may have to
just let them know. Just let us know what we need. What we got to chip in for it.
Yep. So and then we just got to really work out stuff like how it's going to work out. I know we said loser pays for the belt, but this is the league belt, so you don't want any one person paying for the belt.
Right.
It represents the whole league. So everybody can belt, and then I do believe. Listen, for this league, it's been so consistent. Is that something for the loser? You know what I'm saying? Like something that if you finish 10th, I feel like that should carry something. Like maybe you have to get the nameplate for the champion or something. But we could put all that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Our chat's normally pretty active during the season. And hey man, I appreciate all y'all stopping by. You got anything, Lee, before we get?
No, just good luck. I got White Rhinos, and I was looking at our teams. It's pretty evenly matched. It's like projected 143 me to 136. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think everybody had a really good draft and a lot of equal teams. So it all depends on injuries and who emerges from those freaking diamonds in the rough that we get every year. So it's gonna be good.
Yep.
All right, man. With that said, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Like I said, man, good luck 7th season with the Big Baller Boyz League, man. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to having that trophy too. I think we need it. It's been too much, and then next year, man, we bump and make it that 1,200 for that first place. I think it'll be even that much more worth it. So appreciate y'all making the league happen. And
like Rob been saying, if y'all ever want to do a live league out here in Vegas, I live here, so I'm gonna be here for a minute. I want to come out and do it. And we host it. I host it. Ain't no problem.
Yes, sir. I'm already up for it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, y'all. With that,
all right,
man.
Y'all. Good luck, everybody.
All right, y'all. Be safe, man.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Later. Bye.
Hey, Bird.